The African Transformation Movement sadly notes on this Human Rights Day that this black-led South African government is continuing 72 years after the Sharpeville massacre to violate the rights of its citizens. Regardless of the cost paid for our treasured rights, it has become apparent that this government takes every opportunity it has to deprive citizens of the rights they sacrifice for, even with their lives. I am now reminded of the 16th of August 2012 in Marikana, where 34 miners were mowed down by the police of a supposedly democratic state in collaboration with very powerful individuals. One sad occurrence that is almost a mirror image of the atrocious acts committed against the people in Sharpeville. It remains a public record that an email sent by Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa was blamed for instigating the violence that was unleashed. That email, written to the government authorities, persuaded the government to characterize the industrial action of the miners as dastardly criminal act and called for concomitant action to be taken. And this government responded to the cries of the workers with force. A sad history at the hands of a black-led government with no accountability for the responsible individuals, not even by the Falam Commission. Today, the Ramaphosa-led ANC government is in violation of the human rights as enshrined in the Constitution of South Africa, as it is forcing mass trial vaccines on the citizens of this country. The dignity of the people of South Africa and their right to decide what goes into their bodies is being violated by the government. The same Ramaphosa-led ANC government is denying people of South Africa, amongst many, the expropriation of land without compensation, and even after it promised it in its manifesto. We still have mud structures and pit toilets in South African schools. Women and children are crying on a daily basis, living in fear as the government sits helpless, whilst they are constantly subjected to cruelty and brutality. Self-determination and security holistically seems like a distant dream never to be realized.